I am back, like I promised, and I said I was gonna come on here. I should have came on here earlier, but I was kind of busy working on a few projects. Um, I should have also been working on my freaking videos I'm supposed to be doing, but I've been working on some. I've been working on some things recently. Um, so I hope you guys have a lovely Saturday, a beautiful Saturday, or whatever, honey. I guess because I was in a mood. I will tell you later why I was in a mood. Okay. Because I ain't gonna talk about it now because I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like tussling. It's the same thing when I was at, Amorian's event when he came to Atlanta. I didn't feel like tussling with no bitches. I just did not feel like tussling with no women because I just felt like it was just, I'm not in a tussle mood, but I am in a mood where if I see red, I'm gonna turn green and Hulk out. So I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday. So I want to talk about things that I saw this morning and talk about things I saw recently that's going on. I think I need to say some more stuff though. I forgot to say some stuff that had to do with uh what's going on. I don't know if I have it or not. I don't know. But I want to talk about this real quick. So Kid Cudi did Rolling Out last night. He was a head act and he did it with he was able to get the act because they lost Kanye West. For some reason Kanye West has not been doing any festivals this year. He was supposed to head Coachella and they ended up changing it to something else. And I think was it Kid Cudi? I don't know. I don't know if he just sitting up here because I know people say that him and Kid Cudi are supposed to be beefing. But to me, it feels like he's giving Kid Cudi all his gigs. So last night he got pissed. Kid Cudi got pissed about the fact that people were throwing stuff on stage. Now I don't know if y'all have noticed this trend, but there has been this trend where fans go to festivals and they go to concerts and they throw the cell phones on the stage. And I guess the artist is supposed to pick up the cell phone. I guess the artist is supposed to pick up the cell phone and take a picture and have a selfie in their phone for keepsake. But Kid Cudi was not having that. So he told them if they didn't stop throwing anything on stage, that he was going to leave the show. So it's bad enough you had Kanye West like drop out of Rolling Out, which I don't know why he's dropping out of Rolling Loud. I don't know why he's doing all these things. He has his reasons, but I don't know why he's doing all these things. It could be the fact that monkeypox has gotten worse, and that's one of the topics we're going to talk about today. It seems like monkeypox it has become a pandemic level event, girl. I mean, I guess if COVID ain't gonna get you, monkeypox gonna get you. So now I gotta turn right back to a brown recluse, honey. The last event for this year was Amorian's docu series premiere party, which it wasn't really a party, but I'm not gonna sit up here and trash Amorian. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not. Um, so I'm gonna show you. They found a guy. They showed a picture of the guy who did it. So let's watch. If I can hit with one more fucking thing, if I see one more fucking thing on this fucking stage, I'm leaving. So fuck you. One more fucking thing up here, I will leave. I will leave right now. Put one more fucking thing on the stage and I will walk off. I'm not fucking playing. I'm not fucking playing. You will ruin it for everybody. I will fucking leave. If I can hit with one more fucking thing, if I see one more fucking thing on this fucking stage, I'm leaving. So fuck you. If I can hit with one more fucking thing, if I see one more fucking thing on this fucking stage, I'm leaving. So fuck you.
If I get hit with one more fucking thing, if I see one more fucking thing on this fucking stage, I'm leaving. Don't fuck with me.
That's just disrespectful. Like, somebody should be able to perform without getting hit upside the head with a damn water bottle. Like, that don't make no damn sense. Like, use common sense. What the hell is wrong with you? What's your problem? Did your mom not change your diapers when you were younger? Did she not clean your ass real good? What's your fucking problem? Girl. Before I do this, before I talked about this, let me say the information they had about, because that's going to be something I do later. Okay. I want to make sure I say this. All right. Let's talk about this. I think I want to say this to later. So I want to say the Steve Bannon things for later too. So astronauts have been warned in space to not masturbate. It says one session can impregnate 3 females. The fuck? It says astronauts have been warned against playing with their cucumbers in space over fear female astronauts could get impregnated by stray fluid. According to New York Post, the guidelines are strict. No beating. It's beating the meat first and foremost. Don't say beat cucumber. Who beats cucumbers? Beat the meat. Okay? At all. Not even on slow speeds, because even the slightest rough droplet could cause chaos on board. Conan O'Brien spoke about the topic while interviewing a NASA engineer, asking him if he had ever sent porn to International Space Station. No, none of that, the scientist Smith said. Does porn work in zero gravity? It goes everywhere, Conan probed. 3 female astronauts can be impregnated by the same man on the same session. It finds its way, the scientists continue. So what you supposed to do up there that whole time? I mean, I'm not saying that masturbation is the only thing you can do. Don't get me twisted. But people have needs. Well, it said male astronauts can't masturbate, not female. But ew, one. And then can you imagine like semen just floating in the air? That's the gravity. It's not for the faint of heart. Some of y'all can't live without beating your meat at all. She said beat the cucumber, honey. No, it's beat the meat. And apparently you go to space, you can't beat your meat. Apparently. Ours was very interesting though. I was like, dang. Let me see. Do I have any stories I want to talk about before I go? Because I got some stories I have not talked about and have not done anything about. Some of these stories I'm just gonna talk about on my podcast. Let me see. Let's see. I want to get into a little bit this whole thing with Blueface mama and sister. I don't know if y'all noticed this, and like I said, that's stuff that happens every day, and things happen so quickly. This happened at the beginning of June, so I'm like a month late. I'm a lot of days late and a lot of dollars short. I'm a whole month and a half. I mean, we get into damn August, okay? It's July damn 23rd. So Blueface mom and Christian Rock. If you don't know who Christian Rock is, Christian Rock is Blueface's new girlfriend. Okay, honey, she fought to get herself into the position of being his girlfriend. Honey, y'all know that she got her ass beat by people and got kicked out his house, and I don't know why. I think he was shooting Bad Girls Club. He was doing his own version of Bad Girls Club, and I think she got kicked out. And then, cause I guess she was saying that was her man, and then what ended up happening was, she ended up getting what she want because y'all like them nigga acting bitches. Y'all like big girls who act like dudes, honey. That's what y'all like. And so she was massively aggressive, and she got her way, and she's with Blueface. So she got into an altercation with Blueface mom and Blueface sister, and Blueface sister was long story short, Blueface sister and Blueface sister's husband. So Blueface sister, she was laying there, and her husband was basically out cold, and she was sitting there looking crazy. Long story short, her husband left her because I mean he was like, I don't know what the hell wrong with y'all, but I ain't for this shit. So I guess Blueface sister couldn't hold herself accountable as a grown ass woman sitting up there fighting, and she blamed her mom just like bitch ass people do. She blamed her mom for why that happened, and her mom's like, "It's not my fault, y'all. I mean, yeah, we got to fight. We all got to a fight, but you chose to be part of the fight. I don't need no help. If I want to knock a hoe out, I can knock a hoe out by myself. Okay." Now, Christian Rock has since apologized to Blueface's mother, but the damage is already done. Let me tell you why the damage is already done. The damage is already done because, sorry, or bless me, says nobody can bless me. Um, the damage is already done because Blueface sister, I'm just trying to figure out why we checking your son's girlfriend. One, Christian, everybody wrong in this whole situation. Like, why are you putting hands on someone's mother? And I mean, I don't care if she's not a respectable lady. You still don't put hands on someone's mom. You know, if your boyfriend mom come to you, you call the police and had them drag her black ass out, or her white ass out, or her Hispanic ass out, whatever ass her ass is. You have the police drag her out because she has no right to put hands on you. But to me, this is a very toxic situation. Now, whether it's like to distract people from what's going on, this is a serious issue. This is something that actually happens in people's family, where the mom don't like the girl and she feels the need to put hands on the girl, And like I said, Christian, instead of sitting there fighting her with your crazy self, none of y'all screws are tied too tight. Personally, I think. I mean, I just wanted to give an opinion on this Christian girl. I don't like her. I know some of y'all down for her. I don't like her. I think she batshit crazy. Um, and she has a grand rising, but she gonna have a grand falling very soon. You know, everybody like her. Everybody like her on TV. She's just weird and she's just crazy. And she do anything for this dumbass dude. As far as his mom, he get with women who just like her. And she just so happened to meet her match. Your mom batshit crazy, your sister batshit crazy, and your girlfriend batshit crazy. You have a whole bunch of toxic females in a family together. This is not just something that is just happening with Blueface. This is something that's happened with a lot of individuals where they get with these toxic ass men, and their toxic ass men have a toxic ass mama and a toxic ass sister. And I mean, it's just a toxic ass existence. They're toxic. They're toxic ass people. And then, like, situations like this lead to somebody dying. I mean, these days you hear cases about people getting hurt or dying because of a little small family dispute. Of course, people gonna say, "Well, the mom is the problem." The mom stopped being a problem when you can legally charge a child for jail, honey. When you can go to jail at 18 years old, that's it. You grown. You old enough to have a husband. You old enough not to sit up there and entertain your mom's foolish ass ways. You over here, you have a family of your own, or you don't have a family of your own no more. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Trash is what trash does. You have a family of your own. So whatever issue your mom has, whatever hoe that Blueface decided to fuck that week or that month, that's your mother. You're an adult. Your mama decided to sit up there and fight everybody. Let her fight everybody. You just embarrassed that it made you look stupid, and so you need somebody to blame for your actions in this whole thing, causing your husband to get knocked out cold. So of course her mom answered like a fucking hood rat and said, "It's not my fault your husband left you. It's not my fault he played sleep while they beat you up. It's not my fault he took out over there. My husband bought you 2 cars after that pretend husband wrecked them. How dare you lie and say he would have me sleep in a car? Now you have no dad again." And she said something about, she said, "I never forgive this crackhead family. Callie over everybody." And then of course her mom is saying, "I sacrificed 10 times more than most of y'all mamas." Bitch, shut up. "I'm not giving no F's about none of these kids. Spoiled and ungrateful. Hell, I still clean all their rooms and wash all their clothes. That's your fault. It's time for mama to have a life. Take care of your own dogs, kids, and home. I'm out. I quit." It's yeah. It's yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out though. You say you gotta do you have to fight every girl that your sons are with? And apparently this is a thing. Blueface said it's a thing with you to fight his girlfriends. I bet you don't fight no dudes about your daughter. Anyway, Y'all toxic, y'all gross, y'all take y'all toxic ass somewhere else. Y'all ghetto. That's ghetto. It's ghetto over there. Okay, so there's some things like I said, I've been doing a series of things where I've been talking about what's going on. Some weird stuff. Okay. I want y'all to see this. So what happened was, a suspect tossed a woman onto the subway track in New York. So it says officials are seeking a suspect who attacked a 52-year-old woman by pushing her onto New York City train track. Shocking footage showed the encounter as a woman is seen standing on a train platform in the Bronx. And a stranger then approached her, lifts her, and then pushed her onto the track. The incident occurred at Westchester Avenue, Jackson Avenue subway station. According to Fox News, it's unclear what provoked the attack or if there were any words exchanged between the pair before the incident. Luckily, the woman is in stable condition after being rushed to the hospital. However, the suspect is still at large. Commissioner Sewell tweeted, New York, we need your eyes and ears to find this individual who pushed a fellow New Yorker on the subway track at Westchester and Jackson Avenue Station in the Bronx. Fortunately, she recovered. She's recovering. Okay, so I want to show you the footage, and I got a question about this because y'all know it's a lot of situations that's been happening. Y'all know recently, most recent situation that has happened is the whole thing with the bodega, with the guy with the bodega, and he had to stab a guy because the guy got rowdy. It was all over some $3 chips. And then there was this whole situation where these bitches start acting batshit crazy over some damn fries. This is another situation where somebody decides to throw a woman onto a train track. I don't know what damn movies y'all watching. Recently I haven't been able to watch fictional stuff. I've been watching a lot of documentaries recently. And I'm not a documentary girl, but I just feel like I don't know. It's just like, I just been watching documentaries recently, and I've been of course studying this whole B2K drama all over again, honey. Because after the documentary, after going to the documentary career for Amorian, um, I first and foremost, and like I said, I never really had an issue with him. I just had an issue with that, the whole, other stuff. But now it just seems like, it's just like y'all grow the fuck up. That's how I feel. Let me be straight up honest with you. Grow the fuck up. Um, it's like y'all too old to be acting like that. Y'all grown ass men. But this situation caught my eye, and I'm like, what the hell? So I want you guys to see the footage of this weirdo throwing a woman onto a train track. This crazy. Be aware of your surroundings, y'all. So here's another one about. This one's about an officer. This is in New York. This is and it's not New York, is it? An officer is on administrative leave after refusing to help a drowning man, and the cop says, "I'm not jumping in after you." So, three officers have been placed on paid administrative leave after failing to efficiently respond to a man's cry for help as he drowned, which is revealed in a transcript of the encounter, says the New York Post. Initially, authorities were responding to a dispute between a couple close to the Elmer pedestrian bridge in Tempe before one person got into the Arizona lake in an attempt to go swimming. The news says the news. News 12. 34-year-old Sean Bickering and his unidentified partner told officials that they didn't engage in physical confrontation, Police informed the pair that they were doing background checks to see if any of these two had active arrest warrants. So, but your job is to protect and serve, and they didn't do their job to protect and serve. So look at this bullshit.
What are you doing, my friend? Huh? What are you doing? You're not allowed to swim in the lake. How far do you think he's going to be able to swim? You gotta keep an eye. Yeah. Well, you guys not stay here to get skids out. I'll get that for you. All right. Call 12, the subject at 5-11 was running, was jumping the lake and was trying to swim away.
Okay, so I don't know if y'all know this is what people are suffering from. They don't give a damn syndrome. And it's because it's damn if you do, damn if you don't, really. Just in case you guys don't know, police officers don't get paid enough. I know y'all wanted to fund the police, but police officers don't get paid enough to give a damn if you're over here jumping in water or not. Yes, their job um is to protect and serve. But y'all want to, how they going to protect you if they don't have the right equipment to protect you with? Because y'all are defunding them. The jail cells are overcrowded, and they probably working all kinds of shifts because y'all decide to act a damn fool, like throwing cell phones at people at festivals. You're going to see more situations where cops are supposed to be doing their jobs and they're not going to do it because they can't afford to do it. I think this is unfortunate and this is sad, but y'all want to defund the police. Ain't like y'all saving damn money any fucking way. All right. So this is weird as hell. Okay. It says a man charged with offing 6 people took selfie with victims' glasses on. Man has been charged for his alleged involvement in 6 murders and took pictures of himself wearing one of his victims' glasses. Travis Lamar Berkeley, 34. That's a rough ass 34. That's a rough ass 34. He look older than my mama. Has been charged with 6 counts of felony murder after he reportedly shot 6 people at a Milwaukee duplex. The victims' bodies were found on January 23rd, but court document says Berkeley may have killed the individuals 3 days prior. Says CBS News. The victims include Michelle Williams, 49, Donta Williams, 44, Donald Smith, 43, Charles Hardy, 42, Giovanni Liddell, 31, and Caleb Jordan, 23. Investigators caught up to Berkeley through a cell phone data, which includes a selfie that he took. The photo shows himself in what appears to be in the basement of a home where 3 of the bodies were found. CBS News reported that Berkeley was wearing one of the victims' glasses in the photo. Witness told police that Berkeley admitted to killing the victims with help from his cousins and after their alleged drug robbery attempt went bad. No other arrests have been made, and Berkeley's cousins has yet to be identified. Y'all started noticing there's more tropes around black men becoming serial killers. Like y'all know one of the first mass shooting events that happened this year was a black guy went to the Brooklyn train station and started shooting it up. I wonder why. All right, so this is something that nobody really talked about or delved into either. But model Pasha Blaisdell, she passed away from a brain tumor. She was from the Hot in Here video, and she passed away in June, like when she passed away like before June, since from a brain tumor. It says director Egg shared the news on Instagram Monday, capturing the heartbreaking post. We lost a friend yesterday. Pasha Blaisdell passed away from a brain tumor June 4th, 2024 at 11:59 p.m. If you made videos in 2000s and were around to watch them, you know Pasha. We met her doing background work on the set of Donald Jones, Where I Want to Be. From there, we put her in the mix. It was a wild ride from then on. The legendary video vixen was the center of many music videos in the 2000s. The post continued. I put her in a million videos and spent just as much time hanging out. She was always genuine and cool and never brought drama to the set life. You never know when the last time you speak to someone and will be the last time you speak, your last time you speak. I hold on to the memories of your life, of your love with your hold on to the memories of you with love. Sorry. Oh, what is wrong with me? I'm over here burping like that's the reason why I'm tired. I'm tired because I've been up since 7 this morning, honey. Don't ask why. So that's very unfortunate news to hear. I just want to put it out there because I want you guys to know like video models were what today y'all would call influencers back in the early 2000s. And I remember back in the day, I wanted to be a video model, honey. I wanted to be a video model. I think it still could be a video model. You know, I'm not old. Um, so back in the day, video models were influencers. So she is the it girl, influential, and it's unfortunate that she passed. Let me see. Now I want to talk about this. Y'all know one of my new favorite shows is P Valley. Down in the valleys where the girls get naked. So according to Nikki Gilbert, she felt like somebody stole her idea of P Valley, and she feel the show creators are taunting her by dropping season 2 premiere on the anniversary of her mother's passing. So I want y'all to hear what she has to say.
I don't expect anybody to hate the next person. I don't expect nobody Listen, all I'm doing is fighting for my intellectual property right. This is unprecedented. I'm going against a couple of multi-billion dollar corporations, and it is not easy, you guys. It is very difficult, but I'm a fighter, I'm a warrior, I'm equipped with everything I need. I'm grateful to my legal team who believes 100% in me. And to the young people out there and the people who are fans of the show and disappointed that here go Nikki Gilbert again with some issues. I don't do this for clout. I don't do this because I want to cause problems and issues for other people. I'm doing this to protect not only my intellectual property rights and my future, but yours too, whether you can see it or not. If it happens to me, it happens to everybody. This is a very important case to watch. So you don't have to form an opinion. You don't have to stop. I'm not encouraging anybody to stop watching P Valley. By all means, watch it. Let's see if the lady can really write. I want to see what she's working with, like everybody else does. And I have my proof at worthmedia.com. And I think everybody should watch this case because if this is not a case for copyright infringement, all I got to say is I don't expect anybody to hate the next person. I don't expect nobody.
All
Listen,
right.
all I'm doing is fighting for
So,
my
according to her, she feel like they stole P Valley from her. I'm trying to look at her background to see if she has a background as a stripper. I don't know why I'm doing all this. Here we go, acting up again. Okay, so she has a show that she did called Soul Kitten Cabaret. Um, so with that being said, I'm going to watch Soul Kitten Cabaret, and from that, I will pass judgment on if they stole her idea. So yeah. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let it go. I want to talk about this. I want y'all to look at this case. This 26-year-old woman, she kills her boyfriend by running over him 3 times. Claims she tracked him down with the Apple AirTag and found him at a bar with another woman. Y'all are getting ridiculous with how y'all handle cheating. I'm not okay with cheating, but it shouldn't result in people losing their life. Okay. But I've been noticing toxic traits lately with some of y'all when it comes to being in relationship with people, and y'all feel the need to track people and see where they at and see what they're doing and why they're doing it and who they're doing it with. And it's becoming a thing to where y'all becoming suffocating being in a relationship. Now, I've never been in a relationship before, and the main reason why is because the guys around my age start talking toxic. It's like they don't want you to do nothing and they all up on you and they ask you out and you say no and they don't get the fucking hint. So it's just a lot of, and part of that comes from a generation that has been neglected and abandoned. So you have a lot of people with abandonment issues, and they don't know how to handle when somebody doesn't want to be with them, or they don't notice the clues that this person does not want to be with them, and they handle it in a very toxic way. So I want y'all to hear about this story.
After police say she intentionally drove over a man on the north side. Fox 59's Jesse Wells explains the motive for that violence.
Police believe the death here in this parking lot was domestic related. That's why the domestic violence awareness advocate for the city hopes the case sends an important message to anyone involved in an unhealthy relationship. Just after midnight, police were called to this parking lot outside Tilly's Pub on 82nd Street, where emergency crews found a 26-year-old man dead underneath a car.
No.
That victim was identified as Andre Smith, who leaves behind a young child and a grieving family. Court records claim the suspect, 26-year-old Galen Morris, told witnesses she believes Smith was cheating on her with another woman and tracked him to the pub using GPS, where she ran over him 3 times in the parking lot before being arrested for murder.
We don't want to continue to be on the news talking about death when it could have been prevented.
Daniette Smith, the director of Indy's Domestic Violence Prevention Program, says while domestic violence calls to IMPD over the first few months of 2022 have gone down compared to the end of 2021, there has been one noticeable increase.
And we are noticing that there are more calls to IMPD.
After police say she intentionally drove over a man on the north side.
So it's just
Fox 59's Jesse Wells.
So it's this toxic behavior right here. She wasn't married to him, and I'm wondering if she's the mother to the child that he has. Probably she's not, but it's this toxic behavior right here that people's talking about. Like, it's not just men, it's women as well. Why are you running over somebody because you thought they cheated on you? That should have never been a result of anything. And if I cheat on you, so you not only ruin his life and now his child won't be raised by him, but you ruin your own damn life. Like, no man or woman is worth you going to jail over. That's why I told you, like, it kind of got a little toasty for a second. But I'm like, I ain't gonna sit up here and get into no fight with no grown ass woman. I'm not going to jail. I have something to lose. I'm not going to jail fooling with foolish ass people. Y'all better leave these crazy ass people alone. They ain't got the good sense the Lord gave them. And I'm pretty sure he was warned. We ain't gonna talk about this. We already talked about this. They toxic as fuck, all 3 of them. Toxic ass niggas. I ain't talking about this neither. No. Toxic. Y'all just toxic. Just toxic ass people. And that's what it is. It's toxic ass people and relationship. You're toxic. And you have the nerve to bring somebody in your little bitter ass life with your bullshit because you're toxic. So there has been a string of this happening too. And I told y'all these prisons are overcrowded. They arresting people all the time because y'all doing stupid shit. So it says, after 3 long and violent weeks, escaped prisoner in Gonzalo Lopez has been found and killed by Texas law enforcement. Lopez did not bow out gracefully, though, killing a family of 5 during his time on the run. This is all old, so yes, I'm talking about this. It says Lopez first escaped May 12th after he was being transported from one unit to another for a medical appointment. Through the drive, he was able to get out of his restraints, fight the driver and other prisoner guards. He did the Idris Elba, basically. Y'all seen the movie, what's called No Good Deed? And Idris Elba played this guy named Monty. Is his name Monty? No, that's Monty is the dad on Daddy's Little Girl. He plays this character that is supposed to get life in prison, and then he was trying to get some parole, and they didn't give him parole because they said he was a psychopath, and he just went crazy, and he just did some crazy stuff. So basically, he did this. It said to fight the drivers and other prison guards and escape on the bus. As he drove away, the guards were able to shoot a tire out, causing the bus to crash. Lopez then got out and escaped into the woods. During his time on the run, police were initially able to pinpoint his location. It wasn't until Lopez committed a horrendous crime in the area in which he escaped. So, I mean, you got to escape out of prison, and then you chose to go back to doing stupid shit. That was dumb. Authorities went to the home when they found one adult and 4 children murdered. Asshole. The truck of the adults were also gone. They believed that Lopez killed his random family and stole their car to escape. With this information, police were able to track down the truck and locate Lopez. Once they found him, a shootout ensued and Lopez was shot and killed by law enforcement. There were at least 3 different law agencies on the case, including the Office of Inspector General, Texas Ranger, and U.S. Marshal. It says, I would say this is a tragedy that you had 5 individuals who lost their lives. Jason Clark of Texas Department of Criminal Justice said, I am thankful, though, tonight Gonzalo Lopez is unable to harm anyone else. This is honestly feels like a movie. It's so tragic that 5 people had to lose their lives on the account of this dangerous criminal, but at least authorities were able to find him before he caused more tragedy. So, I mean, you sit up there and you just took the life of children and their mother or father. I don't know if it was their mother or their father that he took their life of. Just because you need a vehicle to escape. That's narcissistic. That's psychopath. I don't quite understand why would you commit another crime, because now you're gonna be in prison for the rest of your life. That's stupid. Okay, there's some weird stuff that was going around, and I wanted to talk about this, but I never got a chance to talk about it because I got so caught up in some stuff that I was thinking about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it says 21-year-old Brian Hernandez destroyed $5 million worth of art after breaking into a Dallas museum, and his excuse was that he got mad at his girl. See what I'm saying? Toxic. You're a toxic ass person, and so you destroyed $5 million worth of paintings. At least he didn't kill nobody. According to the reports, the art was rare agent pieces that were irreplaceable. Oh, girl. A warrant arrest collected by NBC5 said once he entered the museum, he broke several art pieces that total exact $5 million, $5,153,000. The suspect utilized a meter chair as he broke into the Dallas Museum and demolished the art pieces with a stool, per officials. He later admitted to the guard who discovered him that he got mad at his girl, so he broke in and started destroying property. The 21-year-old, childish, was later placed on a bench until cops arrived. He has been charged with criminal mischief greater than $300,000, and his bail has been set at $100,000, said the New York Post. It says, while we're devastated by the incident, we are grateful that no one was harmed. The safety of our staff visit, along with care and protection of the art and the stewardship, are our utmost priorities, Dallas Museum of Art officially said in a statement. So, and it's crazy. Somebody said in the comment section they were mostly stolen. They were. All that ancient shit ain't native to damn Dallas, Texas. Like I said, that's a toxic ass person. You're a toxic ass person. Why are you over here destroying art because you're mad at your girl? Grow the fuck up. Okay, so I want you guys to look at this. So, CEO of 300 Entertainment, which is Kevin Liles, the legendary Kevin Liles, testified on behalf of Young Thug, questioned why rap lyrics are the only genre to be criminalized in court. And he said, it's funny how we're the number one music in the world, but we always bring this back up. So I want you to listen to what he has to say. And I think this is very political that they chose Kevin Liles to be on stand, because they know how powerful Kevin Liles is.
Have the insight what is selling in the rap industry dealing with the lyrics, and why are they being promoted, and why are people wanting it?
Your Honor, you've I don't know how old you are, but older than you. So I've been fighting this battle for over 40 years. It's not new, and it's funny how we're the number one music in the world now, and they want to bring this back up. Now, we don't argue about any other movies or other genres of music that talk about I ran them over in my truck, or I got drunk and I went and shot them. We don't bring those things to court. But quote unquote, our music, we've been on trial.
Can you explain, if you have the insight, what is selling in the rap industry dealing with the lyrics, and why are they being promoted, and why are people wanting it?
Your Honor, you've I don't know how old you are, but older than you. So
there's been testimony that if this trial, and I'm not saying the court will allow it, but if it doesn't take place for a year, there'd be over $1 million in expenses just for 24-hour security of police officers to ensure, off-duty police officers, second jobs to ensure Mr. Williams does not flee, does not get types of weapons, does not intimidate a witness, is not a danger to community or property in the community. Can he afford, from your personal knowledge and how much money he earns, can he afford that type of undertaking?
Jeffrey can afford it, and I can afford it, so it will be paid for.
And you are willing to back him as well?
I'm willing to back him personally and professionally.
Okay. There's been testimony that
I'm gonna go ahead and call a spade a spade. He asked why rap music has violence in it, and Kevin Lyle said, well, other music has violence in it too. Yeah, there's a whole damn song from the 90s talking about committing suicide. Cock it and pull it. Okay? But rap music is criminalized. There's a reason why this I'm starting to see what's happening, because this whole Young Thug and Gunna situation is not just Young Thug. This is the whole rap industry that is under scrutiny. Okay? If they prosecute them and they're able to get them in jail and put them in trouble and prove that YSL has done RICO, you're gonna see a slew of a lot of other stuff that's gonna happen. But I see why the lawyers, and I see why they're doing it. If you don't know this, there's a conspiracy theory that the government and rap work hand in hand to put black men in prison. Allegedly. That's what the conspiracy theory is. So this is going to be interesting. This is very interesting. I know y'all forgot about this. We're going to come out with this. Okay. I don't know how we got to 23 women. So it says Cleveland Brown quarterback Deshaun Watson has been sued for sexual misconduct by another woman. This will make the 23rd woman to sue him. Nia Smith, who is a licensed cosmetologist from Houston, says she had 3 separate encounters with Watson in 2020 and claimed his behavior grew worse during every massage. According to Smith's lawsuit, she claimed that Watson demanded that she go inside of his anus during their first appointment before grabbing her buttocks and repeatedly asking if she wanted his penis in her mouth at their second encounter. During their third encounter, Smith claimed Watson repeatedly requested that she had sex with him. According to the complaint, Smith stated that she did not want to go through with the third massage, but felt that she could not refuse because of pressure from her boss at a New You salon spa, Dion Lewis. Apparently, Lewis facilitated massages for Watson, in which she pays at least $5,000. Smith said she complained about Watson to Louis, but those concerns were dismissed. She also said Louis says Louis knew the quarterback was pressuring her into sex. Smith said that after the third encounter, she quit her position at the spa. Smith's accusation against Watson followed a similar pattern from the previous 22 lawsuits, which were filed in 2021 by female masseuses or women in similar professions. Watson allegedly forced 2 women to perform oral sex on him, ejaculated on 3 women, and forcefully kissed another, while 18 women say he touched them with his penis during the massages. Now, on my podcast, we did do a whole series where we talked about how sex trafficking is what's going on in certain massage parlors. And I guess this guy had situations in massage parlors. And so he assumed that every massage parlor is supposed to take care of this whole situation, which is, like I said, you got abandonment issues and you want people to touch you and to do things, which I'm pretty sure you're a freaking quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Why you have problem getting a woman? But it is what it is. This is crazy. We're not talking about this. I can't believe I still have this. But I feel like this is the one that started all the BS with the splitting money and stuff like that. And when I say it all started, the whole mess with the splitting money and stuff like that, I'm talking about y'all notice there have been viral videos about people, especially men or women, where women complained about this woman complained about this man not feeding the rest of her children when he's only fathers one of her kids. Then you had this woman expecting her man to pay for all 18 of her friends, which I'm gonna be honest with you, no grown ass woman has 18 female friends. Okay? But they expected him to pay for it. But I feel like this video right here started it all. So these are friends that went out to eat, and the bill was $2,500. Let's watch this crazy chicken head shit. Y'all arguing because not all y'all have money. You assume they have money, but they spend the remainder of the money on lace front wigs and a cute outfit from Fashion Nova. Girl. Y'all don't know how to play with each other no more. So I'm gonna buy everybody a Getting Along t-shirt. You know what? Once again, toxic situation. I shouldn't have to tell you. You see this whole situation, like I said, toxic ass person, toxic. And on top of that, your girlfriend's 23 and you're 54, sir. This girl is old enough to be his daughter. Weirdo. So you wasting your lottery money on getting a lawyer. That was stupid. Oh yeah, that's a recipe I was looking
Now I know that's a part of mental college.
A lot All my videos are personal. Let's see if I can find something else. This is interesting. And now this happened all the way in May, but I find this to be very interesting. This makes you not trust nobody when they write something. So, romance novelist, she penned a book called How to Murder Your Husband, found guilty of murdering her husband. A jury in Portland found a self-published romance novelist guilty of fatally shooting her husband 4 years ago after writing an essay titled How to Murder Your Husband. Nancy Crampton Brophy, 71, was found guilty of second-degree murder by a jury after deliberating for 2 days in the death of Chef Daniel Brophy, according to KOIN TV. Girl, it's batshit weird here, honey. Okay. It's fucking weird today. I don't know what the hell is going on with the planetary alignments, but it's weird. Brophy, 63, was killed at the Oregon Culinary Institute in Southwest Portland on June 2nd, 2018, inside the crowded no. Let me tell y'all something. That's it for me. That's fucking it for me. I'm gonna stop talking about this shit. The next thing I was gonna talk about, I want to talk about Darius Cooks. I think his name is Darius Williams. His actual name is Darius Williams. I want to talk about him, but let me talk about this real quick, cause I'm sick of people and they fucking bullshit. I don't know what's going on with the planetary alignments. I have not been taking I've been on Cloud9 because I got to finally meet Orion in person. All right. So today has been fucking weird. Let me close the window because it ain't fucking girl. I'm so tired of fucking bitches. I'm so tired of people. When I say bitches, I'm talking about men too. Men are bitches too. I don't know what these fucking chicken heads over here fighting about. But I just know she was on the phone. She was fussing on the phone. And then all of a sudden, I heard pow pow. Y'all heard the pow pow. Y'all heard that shit. I ain't got to tell y'all what's going on. This nigga still want to argue on the fucking internet about LGBTQ rights. Girl, bye. So, because I'm going to end this thing talking about, I'm going to talk about the monkeypox and I'm going to talk about Steve Bannon. But it's been fucking weird today. Okay? To say the least. Girl, they over here fucking yelling. This has been going on all day. Just weird ass, crazy ass, fucked up energy. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the planetary alignments. All I know is Leo season. So for me, Leo season means the block is hot. Okay, we on some fire energy, and this is some fiery energy. That's all this is fiery energy. Okay, because Leo is a fire sign. Granted, Leo is not the most aggressive out the three. I know this because I have family members who are Leos, and they're not like that. But Leo season just started. I don't know what's going on with the planets. Because I've been on cloud 9, so you think I've been up there on that cloud 9? I would have found out what's going on in the constellations, but it has been fucking weird energy all goddamn day. I woke up hearing people fuss. I sat up here and took a little miniature nap. People fussing. Now these niggas over here with fucking guns and they fussing. I don't know what the hell is going on. This area I moved to, for the most part, has been peaceful the 3 years I've been here. Okay. Yes, there has been some drama in this house, but it's never gotten to the point to where somebody has gotten shot. It's never like that. Okay. But this is the umpteenth time something fucked up has happened. I'm not going to go into details what happened today earlier because I'm going to wait until I get into a safe space and I'm going to tell you what has popped off recently. And it's making me question a lot of things in this world. But last week, I can safely say this and talk to you guys like this. Last week, it was like what? It was Friday. That Friday night, I had my window open. I always have my window open to get some fresh air into my room. Okay. I hear this man cussing and saying, "Man, why you did that to me, bro? Why you do this to me?" Found out this man had basically got stabbed. Okay. Like I said, I've been staying here for the most part. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I feel like the house that I'm in was the most rowdy house in this fucking neighborhood. Because there has not been anything going on. There's a whole fucking situation with the damn dogs. This nigga sit up there, Black Lives Matter, a white woman over some damn dogs. Okay. And I'm sitting over here. I heard last weekend this nigga got stabbed. Now these fucking bitches and the nigga are sitting over here fighting and the gun went off. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? And keep in mind, the governor of Georgia has made it so that anybody can get a gun now. What the fuck? I mean, I've been looking up what's going on. I know Chiron is in Aries, but Chiron's been in Aries for 3 years and gonna stay in Aries for the next few years. I've been looking at this. I've been trying to figure out what's going on. I don't know what's going on. This is, and it was crazy because I'll be honest with you. When I was going to the docu-series event, when I was going to the Morian event, I felt nervous. I felt real nervous. Thank God I was good. I was protected, and I got a lot of signs that I was going to be protected and I was going to be okay. So, but we went to the mall. Cause I was looking for an outfit, and what ended up happening, I ended up getting the outfit. I ended up wearing the outfit that I already had. Oh shit! People zooming. But it's just been a very uneasy thing. Just very uneasy this week. And like I said, I went to a Morian's event, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I did a blog about it. Let me see. I blogged about it because it made me feel uneasy. And I'm gonna get real into detail about what had happened at Amorian's event. And I'm gonna tell you, because I'm gonna be straight up honest. I didn't tell friends about this. I didn't tell the new friend I made. Shout out to Jodis. I know her real name is not Jodis, but I just prefer to call her Jodis because just in case weird people want to start some weird shit. So I want to talk about this weird ass shit that happened at Amorian's event. Okay. Lord Jesus. Where can I get to my stuff that I've been writing? Okay. So and I want to say this to anybody. If you were a fan and you were waiting on Amorian to come out, I see why Amorian didn't come out. So I don't know if y'all know this, but I have had some very weird things happen to me ever since I met Amorian's brother Orion. Okay. It's not Orion's fault. It's overzealous bitch's fault. Okay. I'm gonna post it right here. And I wrote about it. I was light about it. But I'm not gonna sit up here and pretend like it didn't rub me the wrong way that a grown ass man thought he was Amorian's doppelganger. So what happened is the event starts, and the host of the event, Miss Shanika, I forgot what prompt. She asked if there were any celebrities in the building. That's what she asked. She said, was there any celebrities in the building? And this, no offense to the white girls, don't get mad, but I'm letting y'all know, y'all think all black people look the same. We don't. Okay? We don't. Just stop that bullshit. Just stop the bullshit that all black people look the same. No, we don't. We are all like different shades of brown. So how do we look the same? this woman says, this guy over here, so and so. I don't know what his name is. I don't want to know what his name is. I'm not going to say what his name is. He probably be mad because of what I said. But I'm going to tell you, bro, straight up, off bat, you scared Omarion away. With all that screaming, I wonder if they're doing any form of fighting. I want anybody putting any form of hands on each other. Because I hear screaming. So this white lady points to this guy, and the guy has Memoriam's Millennium Tour ponytail on the back of his head, honey. And it's not even locks, just a Millennium Tour ponytail in the back of his head. He walks down, and I immediately get bad vibes. He walked down, Miss Sharnika looking at you like, nah, you ain't no, you cute, but you don't like Omarion. You ain't Omarion. Stop your bull. You know, I don't know who told you that. Just stop. You don't like Omarion. So he goes back upstairs, and everybody was like, and she's like, who like Omarion? Well, that's a duh. Who look like Omarion? Do I need to show you who looks like Omarion? Omarion has only one twin. And to be kind of honest with you, he really has a sister that look like him too. But she looks more like mommy because they all look like their mom. Okay. That's his only doppelganger. Okay. So I don't know what this man thought he was going to pull. I don't know. It was pretty clear to me the white woman he was with kind of convinced him to come. But I wonder if he knew Omarion was going to actually be there. So that happens, that goes down, and it gives me like uneasy vibes. So the whole time I'm watching the documentary, I look down at Omarion, and he just seems uneasy. He wasn't fidgeting or nothing. He was sitting up there still, but his energy was very uneasy. Very uneasy. I sensed it. I felt it. But his energy was not like that when he initially came in. When he first came in, he came in, and I don't think this bootleg dude came in, was there. So he came in, he said hey to everybody, and we're like, hi. And so he was backstage, and him and his brother and his cousin, they were all backstage. Then and then, Miss Shanika found this guy who said he looked like him, and then his energy shifts. That his brother is still jovial. So he turns around and he kind of waves at us, and we wave at him. But Omarion does not turn around. He does not look at us. Nothing like that. Honey, I mean, you going to do all that screaming. Somebody need to be punching. Y'all ain't punching no goddamn body, girl. Oh, I hear screaming. I don't hear not one hit. We just screaming. Anywho, Lord Jesus. Oh. What are these kids doing? So I noticed his energy change. He goes from being okay and at ease. And the truth of the matter is, he came in through the front door just like everybody else. He wasn't on no diva shit, contrary to what some people might say. He came through the front door, but nobody really said anything. And he was like, "Hey, everybody!" Everybody's like, "Hey!" And then he kept on moving. We kept on doing what we doing because we know, when we're fans that are of a certain age. We're in our 30s, so we know not to go run up on him because we're pretty sure he has a bodyguard. Even though we don't have not pinpointed who the bodyguard was, we know not to run up on him because we know we end up in jail and we can't afford to go to jail. That's just facts. But he goes from that jovial spirit to when he comes out. First of all, they come out and they come and sit down. Um, he goes from that jovial spirit to where he went straight to his chair and he didn't even look back at nobody. And I know people go. I know, like I said, some people like, oh, he's in a diva mood. But understand, he came in. He was earlier than some of the people who had tickets. So he came in. Him, his brother, his whole squad, and I tell y'all a bunch of bad bitches and their manager came in, and he was in a jovial spirit, and we didn't react. Nobody started screaming. Nobody started running toward him. He was like, "Hey, everybody!" We're like, "Hey!" And he went backstage, and we went back to texting our phones. If we didn't get our phone confiscated by the principal, I got my phone confiscated. So I have no pictures of that night because I got in trouble because I was taking a selfie because I look good under the purple light. So, but he goes from, "Hey, everybody," and it's like after this dude said he felt like he was a Morion lookalike, he did not say not one. He didn't look back, nothing. He just sat in his chair and leaned back and just watched the documentary. Funny, I started talking about this whole situation, and then the whole situation that happened this morning just left. I'm still not talking about it until I know I'm safe because I don't need nobody going upside my head at night. I don't trust niggas. Y'all on some shit. When I say niggas, I'm talking about everybody. I ain't talking about just black people. I'm talking about everybody. I don't trust y'all. Anyway, um, this happens. So I noticed that the guy was hanging around with us because I don't even know if the guy knew that Amorian had a brother. But I guess he thought Omarion was going to take some pictures with him. I don't know why he got his hand in his face. Let me click the other picture with. Can y'all see that? He still got more hair in his face. Orion. Orion. Ryan. And so what happened was I was nervous and I felt nervous. And like I said, I just felt nervous. Okay. I didn't feel nervous from any of the women there, even though we had a situation where Shawty started to break in front of me, take a picture with Orion. I didn't make a big deal out of it because I was on some chillax kind of shit. And it was no big deal that they broke in front of me. But my nerves were bad. But it became a thing where I felt like somebody was watching me. Because we did all go to Orion. I have met Orion in person before. I'm not in person. I met him on Bigo. I've spoken to him before. So I kind of have an idea of Orion and how he is. And I kept feeling like somebody was watching me. So after I got my hug, me and my new friend for the night, awesome girl. She helped me get to the front to hug him and give him a hug and say, "Hey, how you doing, boo-boo?" I go to the bathroom and I just keep feeling like somebody is watching me. So I kept, for some reason, something told me to keep eye of the originals. Okay. Which is the president and vice president of Omarion's fan club. Oh shit, police here. Now the fight over. Damn. All they asses might go to jail. Wait the fuck a minute. Girl, no tea, no shade, honey. Girl. Anyway, so I kept feeling like somebody was watching me. And like I said, I was hanging out with people. A majority of it we have met Orion on the internet and we have met Orion in person. Well, this is the first time I met Orion in person. So I wasn't going up to him as a stranger. I went up to him because I had met him. We had talked. He know a few things about me. He know what my birthday is. I know his birthday is because it's internet information. So oh, I walk out the bathroom and I'm gonna tell you, I saw the vice president or of the original in the bathroom because at first I was like, who else is in a bathroom meeting? When I saw her, I was relieved. Then I go out the bathroom stall and I'm looking for my friend I made for the day. And I'm looking for a friend. I couldn't find her and I started feeling nervous. And then I saw the president and vice president of the originals. I was like, okay, I felt relieved for some reason when I saw them. And then I turn around, I see wannabe Omarion. I'm trying to figure out who shot the gun because I mean, you go fight, but don't be shooting off guns. I don't understand that. We can physically fight hand and foot. We ain't gotta do all that gun shit. I don't know who shot the gun though. Somebody shot the gun that made them even more pissed off. Um, so I see him and I see he's lurking. He's looking at me and I'm looking at him and I give him like a typical Virgo stank look. Yeah, it is a such thing as a Virgo stank look. It's a Virgo stank look where it's like, what the fuck you want? So I give him a look and I didn't think of it and like I said, I kept seeing in the corner of my eye, I kept seeing him lurking around. Apparently he thought he was gonna get a twinsies picture with Amorian. And I was like, no, Amorian is not feeling your vibe. What is this? What is this Bria image? Oh, that's somebody's Tumblr page. Okay. So I saw him and then my stomach did the little butterfly thingy. My gut feeling was that. And then as soon as I saw him, thank God, the police, the security looked at me and he was like, why are you standing around here? I was like, well, I got to order my Uber. You know, I got to get my Uber. I have to get my Uber. And he was like, okay. He's like, I just want to know why y'all all standing around here. I was like, I didn't tell him that we were low key looking to see if Amoria was going to come out. Amoria does not come out. He goes out the back door. Which I don't blame him. But when I tell you this guy gave me like a weird vibe, I don't know what to do. And like I said, I felt like somebody, and I kept seeing him at the corner of my eye. So I would look up and I was waiting to talk to Orion. And I just kept feeling like I saw him. It was just something about him saying that he looked like Orion that rubbed me the wrong way. Okay. And like you see here, there's only one other person in the world. Well, let's just say this. They all got their mama face. Oh, Lord. It's 2 police officers' car. God help me. Oh my God. I can't with today's energy. This week's energy. And it was crazy because my mom felt uneasy about what happened to me on the internet, y'all. I mean, like I said, I don't really talk about it anymore because I just don't want to entertain that no more. The sky is the limit for me. I can achieve anything. Okay. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's my favorite Bible verse, and I still believe it. But and it was crazy to me because I thought it was gonna be a girl that I was hanging out with, and I'm not gonna talk about that situation or the originals because of something that happened with on Orion's Island. I'm not gonna go into detail, but I felt more uneasy, and it was crazy because I was looking for the president and vice president of the originals to feel safe because this guy made me feel so uneasy. And y'all asking questions. So, how close were you to Amorian? I was 2 rows behind him, 3 rows behind the brother. Technically, kind of 4 rows behind him, but I was close enough to where I could snuck over there and tap him on the shoulder and say, "Hey," got a little hug and kept it moving. Okay. But to answer the question, he did have security. I don't know if everybody else knew he had security. There was security there. There was a guy in black. I peeped that he was there, and I did feel safe with him there. But I just kept feeling uneasy. This is what I think the Amorian lookalike was trying to do. He was trying to meet Amorian too, like us. And I guess he thought he was gonna meet Amorian, and I don't know if old girl promised him that he was gonna meet Amorian, and he was sitting behind us, so his seats were not preferred seating because he didn't prepare for preferred seating. So I think he thought he was going to get a twinsies moment with Omarion. But Omarion, and a lot of people say, oh, he's spiritual. He's this. He is spiritual. And like I said, his energy shifted. And like I said, he wasn't fidgety or anything like that. But I could tell that he was guarded. You know what? That's creepy as hell. But I think he was trying to meet Omarion, and Omarion was not having it. Virgos and Scorpios move a whole lot alike. And I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was calm, cool, and collected until this guy came up, and then when I saw him, I had an uneasy feeling. Like I said, there were sheriffs there. There was a sheriff there, and when we were in the lobby, he did kind of say, "Okay, y'all need to get your black asses out," and we got kicked out. And there, Amorian had, of course, security, but I don't know what kind of weird shit this man was on. And it's like part of me is like I wish I was exaggerating, like my eyes are watering up because how uneasy I felt. I don't know what plan this man had. I don't know what the old girl had planned because she had convinced him to pretend like he was a Moria. And like I said, I looked up and I saw him and he scared the shit out of me. And clearly he was gawking me. And I guess he thought we knew Amorian. I will say that his president and vice president, they do know him. I've never personally met Omarion. I never met Omarion before, but I met Orion. And I haven't met his cousin Kamani before neither. Um, and but it was crazy to me. I was feeling uneasy. The thing I was feeling uneasy about wasn't the thing that happened. It was just this guy just gave me uneasy vibes, and I don't know what he was looking to do. So I want to shout out to anybody out there. I don't think it was any of the women that were there. I think it was more of the lookalike that made Omorion uneasy. And I could tell, like, when he was doing, when he did the interview with Miss Shanika, he was uneasy. He was not calm. He was not cool and collected. And when he's calm and cool and collected, he takes his time with how he speaks. But he was not calm. He was not cool. He was not collected. His demeanor and his body language was acting calm and cool because, like I said, he was sitting back in the seat. But it was something about or something about him that made me feel like he was uneasy. And I really do feel like it was the Amorian doppelganger. But another thing is, I think he probably also felt uneasy because another fact I want to put out there about the event, about the premiere, is that I don't know if you guys know this, but Raz B stays in Atlanta. Well, I don't know. Last time I checked, he stayed in Atlanta. I don't keep up with him these days because I don't fuck with that nigga. Don't ask why. Yes, I've met him before, and he's a hoot. So I don't think Raz is that type of character that would do something. but it was just something uneasy, and I felt like it was uneasy. And I really do think the Amorian doppelganger freaked him out because it was weird that it was a stunt that they tried. One, you over here sitting in the seats behind us. We over here sitting up here looking like a Morian fan club, which practically we are. Oh, but it was just like it was just something about him I did not like. I did not like it at the all, friend. Did not care for it. So I just wanted to bring that up because it just got really weird for a minute, and I just want to talk about really weird moment. Let me finish with this other stuff so I can hurry up and look at Miss Nikki Gilbert's thing when she said they stole from her. Okay. We're gonna talk about the monkeypox and we're gonna talk about Steve Bannon. So I think we all know that shit is about to hit the ceiling. Steve Bannon is going to jail for 2 years for contempt of court. Basically. But we're gonna talk about this monkeypox, this thing that we didn't think was gonna be a thing, but it's now a thing. And like people are saying that this is a new STD. They say it's a new STD, but with some of the warnings I saw today, it's more than just an STD. This is something that is severe. Okay. So it says monkey outbreak is monkey outbreak. Monkeypox outbreak is now a global emergency. It says the World Health Organization, also known as WHO, has said the expanding monkeypox outbreak in more than 70 countries in an extraordinary situation that now qualifies as a global emergency. The declaration could spur further investment in treating the disease. It says, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which is also the CDC, more than 16,000 cases of monkeypox have been reported in 74 countries since about May. Today, monkeypox deaths have only been reported in Africa, of course. Girl, honey child, honey bunch of oats. 74 countries is a lot of countries for this thing to happen. One of the places it is very highly happening is Georgia, here in Georgia. Um, Not the country Georgia. If you're looking at me internationally, not the country Georgia. I'm talking about um the state of Georgia. And we have had a huge number influx of monkeypox. Y'all remember when I was talking about it? They kind of basically said that it was a gay man disease. Mm-hmm. That's shade for me. That was shade, and I was like, why is this a gay man disease? Now I think it has become an everybody disease because don't we it don't it all become an everybody disease, let's be honest. So this monkeypox thing is now on a global scale. I guess they couldn't get COVID to do what COVID was supposed to do, and BA 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which are all Omicrons. Omicrons, not Omorions. Omicrons. Y'all stay safe. I don't know why they over here trying to ban contraceptives. But before they ban contraceptives, y'all need to go sneak y'all some. Be careful if you see people with certain type of outbreaks on them. Not me, because apparently I'm reacting to my hair. I'm allergic to my hair. That's why I realized. But be careful with that. I'm not going to specifically show it to you. I would suggest that you look up what monkeypox looks like. Y'all be careful. Y'all stay safe. Wash your hands. Wear a mask. Mask on. Put the mask back on. I had just stopped wearing my mask too, honey. But I still carry my mask with me. But I had stopped doing it because I was like, oh, we're fine. And then all of a sudden it's monkeypox. It said it's a rare disease, has worsened in a scramble for scarce vaccines. So there are vaccines for the monkeypox, and I'm pretty sure I took the vaccine. Cause I told y'all I've been vaccinated several thousand hundreds times. Okay, you can't go to school without being vaccinated. You gotta get vaccinated for kindergarten. You gotta get vaccinated for middle school. You gotta get vaccinated for high school. You gotta get vaccinated for college. That's part of the rules. I was trying to get my immunization records for me to go back to college because I do have immunization records. So, y'all be careful. I'm over here all hugging on this nigga. I'm sorry. I'm so damn stupid. Okay. Nah, I don't think I was gonna get anything though. I still don't think I could get anything, but I'm gonna stay safe and stay inside until I get further information on what's going on. So this is from Ball Alert, which is coming from Associated Press. And it says breaking. Give me a second. It says Steve Bannon, a longtime ally of former president, why did I say former president, of Trump, has been convicted of contempt of Congress after defying subpoenas from the January 6th committee. He faces up to 2 years in prison when he is sentenced. Two years is not enough for putting people's lives in danger because there were people's lives that were taken on January 6th. Okay. But he going to jail and he going to jail. He ain't really suffering. Because the truth of the matter is you can't put somebody in jail that knows the secret of what you were doing. When people know your little secret, you can't really put them in jail too long. You know, that's why that's why Ghislaine Maxwell only got 25 years compared to R. Kelly's 30. Because R. Kelly ain't got no tea on these head honchos of the world. That's why. Steve Bannon and Trump has tea on the head honchos of the world. With that being said, thank you for coming to my live. I'm mad it was this long, but it is this long. That's just how things are. I just wanted to sit there and break into a story because I want to tell you that I started to feel weird and shit is weird and people are weird. Y'all stay safe. Y'all mask up. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Clean your nose. And stay out of confrontation. Because it seems like when people get into confrontation now, it ends up deadly. So y'all be careful, okay? I am so outie.